Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you've seen this face, hello, welcome. My name is Franca and this channel is all about empowering you to live your best life ever. So guys, guess who is turning 25 years old soon? I just can't wait. I'm so excited. And over these few months of this new year, I have decided to level up my life to match up with my big girl expectations. I decided to put on my big girl pants and make my life a bit better. And on this journey, I've been using some tips that has really been helping me, and I want to share with you, and it's my hope that it will work for you as well. So if you are ready to level up your life, girl, let's go. And before we start anything, I want you to know that in all things you have to be patient. Patience is key. If you want to level up your life to any kind of expectation, you have to be patient with yourself, because patience the same move mountains. And if you are patient with yourself, you are going to mature very well. But if you rush yourself and compete with other people, meanwhile you need to compete with yourself, you are not going to be happy, because frustration is the end of all that. So be patient with yourself, and if you are patient, there's no mountain that you can climb. That said, my first point to you is to stop faking confidence. This is a bitter truth, but somebody needs to hear that. Guys, many of us believe that we have to fake it till we make it. But let's assume that you have a weed in your farm that you really want to get rid of. What do? You tackle it from the root. You uproot it, and that way it has less chances of sprouting back. But if you just cut it at where the leaves are and leave it a little rain and it sprouts back. The same way with our confidence. And most often when we feel less confident of ourselves, it's because there's this little giant in our hearts that makes us feel inadequate. And so instead of rather trying to fake that we are confident, why don't we try to work on those things that make us feel less confident of ourselves? If it is fear, if it is your looks, whatever it is that makes you feel less confident, try to tackle it, try to work on it so that you get rid of that problem. Because when you pretend that your problems don't exist, they actually are there. Rather, the right thing to do is to find out their causes, their sources, and eliminate them, take care of them, and move forward in a different way of you. I realized that for myself that I was poorly socialized, so I need to reorient myself to be able to socialize with people very well. And that was what makes me feel like less confident of myself. At times, I can't go out to talk to other people because I feel like they will reject me. They will think that I am trying to push myself onto them. But once I changed my mind towards that kind of thing and reoriented myself, I was able to confidently approach other people. So stop faking confidence. It could be your looks, it could be fear, it could be anything that is making you to radiate a less confidence. So ladies, guys, instead of faking it, work on it and try to move forward in a new life. Guys, my second tip to you is to invest in yourself. In this ever-changing world, if you don't invest in yourself, you are going to be left behind. You need to invest in yourself. You need to be up to date. You need to add to your value, because one thing that people admire in women who carry themselves with confidence and power is the kind of value they can offer beyond their CV, their looks, and whatever they claim that they are. You should invest in your education. It doesn't mean that you should go to school to be educated, do or die. No, there are free courses online that you can offer. Go to YouTube, like University of all people, it's free, and you just have to buy data, go online and learn so many things and add to your knowledge. Be up to date. Invest in your look, invest in your looks, invest in your health, invest in your mental health, your spirituality, and try to be a woman who has something on her plate to offer to people aside what she claims that she is. Another place to invest in yourself is on Skillshare. Skillshare is not sponsoring this video, no, but Skillshare has a lot of courses that you can take to upgrade your life, to level up and to invest in yourself. You can go, like, you can listen to podcasts, you can listen to audiobooks, and try to get some value from other places so that you can become more enriched and more valuable as a lady, as a guy in your 20s, and whatever like you want to do. And so, since we are talking about investing in ourselves, you should not forget about reading. And that is my third point. Guys, reading is good, but it's not all of us who are able to read. We want to read, we set targets for ourselves at the beginning of the year, but you realize that as the year progresses, you lose that kind of vim with which you started reading. Even if you don't impact others, you can impact yourself with the kind of knowledge that you learn, either from novel, fiction, non-fiction, whatever book that you read. My tip in reading books is that you don't start with something that you are not interested in. Find a genre of books that you are interested in, a book that will keep your interest and you will not lose interest in reading it. And then you start small, start slowly, like 30 minutes a day. And once you get interested, you will even be in haste to go back to your books after whatever you're doing. So read books, read fiction, read non-fiction, just read, because reading opens up our mind and it polishes us. Sometimes somebody will be speaking like, guys, the person is speaking so much wisdom with little words, and be like, oh God, I wish I'm like this person. But it's because they've grown themselves and they've taught themselves to read and find out more. So if you want to level up your life, just read and read. My fourth tip to you is to start producing something even as you consume. So whilst you are investing in yourself, whilst you're reading, you realize that you have so much to offer. You become enriched with so much knowledge. And you also agree with me that of late we spend so much money on data bundles and Wi-Fi subscriptions to just watch what other people are producing, to laugh, to release our stress. And we go online and we spend so much time there and watching other people lead their dream. So why don't you also start producing something even as you consume what others have produced? Like, you don't have to start so big. You can start something small. You can start a blog, you can start a YouTube channel, you can start writing something. You don't have to necessarily publish it. No, you can keep it private for now. And you don't also have to make money from it at the moment. But if you're able to make money from it, fine. We produce because we want some kind of profit or some kind of benefit from it. So if you're able to make money from it, very well. But if you're not able to make money from it too, you can keep it. It adds to your experience, it adds to your portfolio, and one day you'll be able to do something because you started that particular kind of production. If you are writing, you are putting your words down, in the journal. You realize that you have a stock of words, you have a stock of ideas that you produced over the years. Let us assume that you go for an interview and then your employer recommends because he or she has read your blog, has seen your YouTube videos, has seen your writing somewhere, and things that inspires others. That's how beautiful it can be if you take the initiative to produce something. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be a master at writing, putting words together. Just take your journal, just take your diary, put a word down, draw a circle around it, and try to come up with ideas. That is how it all starts. So start producing something, girl. Produce something. It can be physical, it can be online. And if you are not able to monetize it today, tomorrow you can monetize it. Because like this, my YouTube journey, it started from there. It started from like way back school. I know that I used to write a lot of things. I used to write down, not because I needed it. I didn't even know that today I'll be here talking to the camera. No, but that was how it started. So start producing something, putting some pieces together, and girl, you are ready to level up. Okay, you may not see the results today, but tomorrow it will pay in beautiful ways. Another tip to level up your life with is to start thinking about financial independence. Ladies, if you see all those stars like women who have power, who have influence, who have confidence, it's because they are financially literate and independent. Because if you don't have money, people don't respect you, honestly. So let's start thinking about financial independence. Let's think about side hustles that we can do to bring some money into our pockets. It's true that at times you may not have anything, especially if you're not starting life like myself, and you have to depend on other people. But at that instant, to think of things that you can do to bring money into your pocket. And if you have money right now, start saving. Save some and invest them into something that is very good and can bring you profit. Please beware of Ponzi schemes and things that are going to bring you down, because like the kind of quick investments will only destroy your life and will take all your savings, and girl, you will only end up crying. You will lose your money and nothing good will come out of it. So just try to get up something that will bring you money so that you don't have to depend on yourself. Look at how fulfilling it is that if you are a woman, you want something and you can buy it for yourself. Just imagine. And aside that, you also need to educate yourself financially. Read books on finance. An example of that book is like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill as well. And there are a lot of good books there that will educate you financially. You can watch YouTube videos on financial literacy and try to be current to financial terms, things that are going on in the financial world, and Do good and better investment for your life and for your future. All this is not for you at the moment, it's for your future self. All these leveling up tips may not, like, they may not show you results right now, but they are for your future self. Just like I said from the beginning of the video, you need to be patient with it, because patience moves mountains. Patience will help you to groom yourself into that kind of girl you dream of becoming. Patience will hold your hand and lead you to very good wins. You know, all those people that want shortcut to places, they don't always end up at the right place. So if you want to level up your life today, start with faith, start with vim, start working on your future self. It's not for you today, it's for your future self. And one day you sit down, you look back, and you know that, oh girl, you've run the race, you've done well for yourself, and God bless you for standing up for me. That is it, guys. I'm so glad that you watched this video, and if you loved it, please don't make your last by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, sharing it, and coming back the next time I post another video. Thank you for watching, and until I see you next time, take care of yourself. Bye bye.